crafty friends. Welcome to Happy Place Crafting, crafting therapy for the soul. Let's get this out of the way a little bit. We are going to work on Marcella again. It's been a minute since we've worked on her, right? I feel like it's been forever. I don't feel like I hardly got to work on her at all last week. So let's just delve in and start working on her. I think I did set up a few pages last time, and I think we might try to get those done today, or at least some of them. Let me grab my ink. Distress ink. You know, I moved everything around. I did a desk tour so you could see where I moved some things when I got my L-shaped desk by using the coffee table that I took apart, because it was 3 tiers, the coffee table was, and you know, it wasn't in bad condition. It just wasn't holding together anymore. And but you know, the wood, or it's not really real wood, it's faux wood, but I mean, it was good. I had bought it years ago from Walmart, but it was Better Homes and Gardens, so it was I kind of felt like that was a better quality of their furniture. And I own several of their things, the Better Homes and Gardens. For a while there, every time you bought a piece of furniture from Walmart with the Better Homes and Gardens, you got, they would give you like a postcard that you could send in, and you get the magazine for free for a year. And I had piles of them. But then they got hip to the fact that people were doing that, and then they made it an online only magazine subscription. So they didn't mail you the print version anymore, which is kind of funny. But I thought we would bend these. I thought these would just look kind of cute. Just kind of willy-nilly. I'm going to kind of bend the wings a little bit, but not the body. We're just going to put glue on the body part so that the wings kind of give it more dimension here. I figure butterflies are a good thing to add. You can't just add 2, you got to add 3. No odd numbers here. I mean, no even numbers. Only odd. Because why? Because we're odd. I don't know, it's just more pleasing to the eye when you see 3 of something than instead of 2. Okay. I have been busy. Let's see, what did I do over the weekend? What did I do over the weekend? I'm trying to think. Oh, I've been watercoloring. I have been doing that. Oh, I wanted to put her here. Let's get rid of her little white edges here. I just thought she was really cute. So why not add her? Cute little paper doll. She kind of looks like, a little bit like what Marcella would look like, that owned Raggedy Ann and Andy. Come on, glue. I know it's been a minute since I've used you, but you still gotta work. Okay. So yeah, I have been watercoloring. Oh, we added that one. That one's done. This. What did we decide to do about this? I have all this stuff sitting here. Why do I have it sitting here? I feel like something's missing from this picture. I bet I wanted to put, but does that really go? Well, I guess it would. Actually, this would be cute. Maybe I was going to use that and put these here. I know what I was going to do. Okay, I totally get it. I remember now. All right, we're going to use this as a tuck. So we're just going to put some glue here. It takes me a second. It's been a minute since I thought of these to put them together. I'm going to put that there. And this is just a heart cut out of some fabric that I had that had hearts made out of flowers. And then I just backed it with some cardstock. I just glued it to some cardstock to give it some more stability. So yeah, I have been doing watercolor. I did release a new kit on Ko-fi or Coffee, whatever you want to call it. So you should go check that out if you haven't checked it out already. It's a fruit kit. It's really a fun kit. Perfect for the summer. There's 30 plus pages. They're just terrific. They're fabulous. I had so much fun with it. Okay, yeah. I used a piece of this same material, a little cut off, to put, and I thought we would just make a tab, a fabric tab for that. And we would tuck those in there, make a little tuck. There we go. That's good. Let's see. What else do we have here? This was in one of the kits, and I think I decided to just use one of the paper clips that we made and put this on here. If I can get it on there. There it goes. Just to add this on as a tuck spot. Easy peasy. And do the same on this side with this one. So that they can be used, but they can be taken off. You can add stuff to them. This is still going to go in the middle. Oh, I do think I'm going to put this butterfly in the middle. However, I ordered something. If it gets here in time, then I'll be putting that in the middle instead. Okay. This, I love this picture. What should we do with this? Could make it into a pocket. Could just make it a tip. We could make it a tip and put a pocket on the back. Let's see what we've got. Do we have pockets left? What is all this? This is all stuff that can be added. I tried to like separate this stuff. Oh, that's too big. That's too big. Well, we could do it a side pocket. But we could also do that. Let's do that instead. Let's do that. And what do we want to do back here? How about we put some storybook? Let me find real quick. Hold on, I'm trying to find the book pages. Are these the book pages? Yes, they are. Let's see if we've got some larger storybook pages. That's a kid's book. We would have to do it. It's not even quite big enough. Not quite big enough. feel like we need a full one. Because it's not going to be... Well, we could just... Let's just use that one. I don't really want to have to use a whole page just to back something. Okay. Let's move that out of the way. We're going to do this. Alright, let's ink this. I did get to watch Desiree over the weekend. I got to watch her. I'm trying to think who else I watched over the weekend. I feel like I watched several people, but I don't know, my weekend was kind of a blur. The days, you know, now that Sophie's out of school, the days kind of all meld into each other. This morning I actually slept in, which was a shocker. I never sleep in. But I did this morning. Okay. Let's put some glue on this. Do that. We had air quality alerts all weekend because of the fires. So, but we've had mostly storms. We've had a lot of thunderstorms, rain, a lot of rain. Okay, let's just get our big scissors and cut this. Might as well cut along that edge there. Get that. There we go. Alright. That's fine. I had to order more groceries because I forgot having a teenager at home. We would go through more stuff quicker. So I had to order some snacky stuff to get her through. Because gosh, and she's just a little thing, but I just forgot that we would go through more stuff. So ordered some more groceries. I don't know, I kind of just hung out over the weekend. Nothing too substantial. Okay, let's see, we need a card to go in there. Should we put a library card in there? That might be kind of cute. Diane from Pretty Pink Cottage let go of some of her fabric that was Raggedy Ann, and I didn't get it. I missed it. By the time I saw the video and got into the shop, it was gone. It was already gone. I was so sad. It would have been perfect for my Raggedy Ann Mandy journal. But it wasn't meant to be. I did order a Shirley Temple book from her. It should be here today, I think. And I'm excited to get that. And add that to my collection. What did I do with... I think we'll just get a new one and make a new one. Because I can't remember what I did with them. We need a hinge. And I don't remember what I did with the hinges that I have made. Of course not, because I moved everything around. So now I don't know where anything is. It'll take me a minute to remember. I've got glue on my nail. Lovely. Alright, we do need the Why can I not find anything this morning? Just 1 minute. Oh, it's not there. What did I do with it? Oh, there it is. It was hiding from me. It was where I thought it should be. It just was hiding. Okay. All right. Let's do this at 1/4 of an inch. And, well, no, let's do it 3/8. That works. That works. All right. Okay. I'm going to glue this on here. Let's use this glue. Do-do-do. We should have put this down before we put the paper down, but that's okay. It'll be all right. It's awful white. Should have used some brown. Looks better. Now it doesn't stick out as much. All right. I put it on the wrong side, didn't I? Oh, I did. Well, what were we going to put here? We're going to have to put over here. I'm just going to have to flip it. This is me. It's too early in the morning for me to be mucking around. Okay. I guess I'm not with it today. As usual. That's nothing unusual, right? I know what it is. It's because Biddy Penny wasn't on this morning to wake me up and start my Monday. She's not going to be on till the weekend. I was like, gosh, I'm going to go through withdrawal. So, she was on Saturday, though. I was able to catch that. Although I was working on, I was working on something. Maybe it was, I think I was working on the cards, maybe? The prompt cards. I was working on something pretty feverishly. Or I might have been working on the computer, on a kit. I had an idea, a new idea for a kit, and I think I was working on it. So I was watching and listening, but I wasn't participating in the chat a whole lot. And often I do that. Sometimes I'll be watching and listening, but I'm not really participating in the chat. I try to let it be known that I'm there. And if if I'm not commenting a lot, it's not because I'm not there. It's just because I'm working. I'm letting y'all keep me company while I do my thing. Okay, I thought this would be really cute, so let's add that. I found these hearts when I was going through some stuff. I have a storage shed, a huge wooden one. It's got a loft in it and everything. It was very expensive. And I bought it when I first moved in here because there's not a lot, like I don't have a basement, so there wasn't any storage that way. I had a storage unit for a while, but that, that adds up real quick. So I got a storage shed um, to put in the yard, and so we have, decorations and just, all kinds of stuff I feel like gets sent in there. But I really need to just go through it and get rid of a lot of stuff. I feel like I don't decorate as much as I used to, and I think I was going to make this a tuck here. Let's glue that. We'll put glue here. Oh, should we? Wait. I think we should stiffen this up a little bit first. Put a piece of cardstock. Let me grab a piece. See if we've got a piece of scrap that's big enough for that. But anyways, yeah, I need to go through it and just get rid of some stuff, pass some stuff on to my kids that I just don't really need anymore. Oh, that'll work. That'll work. Let's see how big this needs to be. All right. So yeah, I need to go through that and just get rid of some stuff that I'm holding on to. I have been doing better about holding on to stuff and, getting rid of stuff. But I do need to get rid of some more stuff that I just don't know why I'm holding on to it. And when the kids were smaller and the grandkids were around, I used to decorate a lot and stuff. But, the kids have all grown. The grandkids don't come around that much. And it's hard for me to go out there because there's steps and things to go, get to it and bring the stuff in. So I just feel like it'd be easier just to get rid of some things. I felt like when I was at the height of my depression that my house was like, I felt like my house was always a mess, because I just didn't have the energy. Like, I barely had the energy to get up in the morning, let alone to do anything else. And so I kind of, keep that as a gauge in my mind sometimes of, how I'm feeling, like a check-in with myself mentally. Like, what's the house looking like? Is it a mess? Because I feel like the house seems to reflect my mind. And as long as my mind is, feeling healthy, then my house looks really good. But when my mind isn't, then my house doesn't look as good. And I mean, it's not like filthy or anything, you know what I mean? But it's just like stuff misplaced. And because I am really, if you haven't figured it out yet, I'm a pretty organized person. So yeah, I kind of am like, that's just how I was raised, like everything has a place and a place for everything. So she's so cute. Isn't she cute? I mean, look how cute she is. Oh, she fell. Look how cute she is. She's so cute. Oh my gosh, I just love her. She's just so cute. She's got to be on here. She's got to be here. She's just so cute. Why do I love Raggedy Ann and Andy so much? I don't know. I just don't know. I just love them. Okay, so this says stamp a red heart on the bingo card. Aw, that's a good idea. Good idea I had there. See? Okay, so I thought we would glue him on. and then stamp a red heart on the card as a bingo spot. Let's find, we need a red heart. We need a heart. Let's see. This one's stitched. That might be okay, and then we could color it in. Let's do that. Will that fit? Not as well. Are these all too big? What about this one? Is this one a little smaller? It's about the same size, but I think I might like that one better. Let's do this one. Where should we stamp it? Over 32? Let's stamp it over 32. And then we're going to color it in red. Let's use colored pencils. Because I think, oops. I think otherwise it'll go through because this is just on cardstock. It definitely has to be colored because otherwise it doesn't stand out. I love it. I love it. So cute. Is that for that or was that for here? I bet this was for here. Ooh, he needs glued right there so he doesn't catch. Come on, Andy. We don't want you catching. I think this is going to go in here because it shows better if we put it there. So let's glue this down here. This journal is so cute. So cute. I love it, love it. Oh, I also had a video showing a little recording hack I have because I was watching my friend Norma, and poor thing, she's very new. If you haven't checked her channel out, go do that. It's Norma's Creations. She's got a few videos out. She's mostly a card maker, so if you like cards, go check her out. She has, she was holding the camera and trying to show, and I know how hard that is, and I felt horrible that, you know, she was trying to do that, so I thought, I'm just gonna show her how I do it. Just a little temporary trick, you know, just to, like, these are all sideways. We don't want sideways, we want up and down. We need something bigger. Aw, how about we use that one? I love that one. Okay. Yeah, It needs a tab. Let's grab the tabs. See, I do know where some things are in my I'm gonna start calling it a studio. In my studio. I like it when people call their studios. It is a studio. It's my craft studio. How about this one? The blue in contrast to the red, all the red, and I'll pull the blue from here. I think I like that. Okay. And let's round these. And why are we rounding them? Because Julie from Camilla Crafts would say, because sharp corners are offensive. That is what she would say. So every time I do that, I think of her, which is so funny. Sharp corners are offensive. So we don't need them in our lives. We need round corners. And you know, if I had to pick between a circle and a square, I would always pick a circle. How about you guys? Circle or square? Are you a circle person or a square person? Or maybe you're a star person or an oval person. But right now we're only picking between circles and squares. So if you had to choose one, what would it be? A circle or a square? I'm going with circle. I'm team circle. I want to see, put in the comments below what team you are. Oh, how long do you think we've been on here? I don't know. This is going to be like a whole thing, so we're going to come back to that one. This, I'm pretty sure, no, I think this was another tip in. We might have to stop today. Because we've got some tip-ins. We'll do this page right here, and then this is going to be it for today. Because some of those other ones are like projects. And it's going to take a minute. And you're probably like, I'm okay. I'm tired of this chick for now. Move on. Move on, you're moving on. There we go. Let's back this. Is this the right height? It is. It's perfect height. Good job, good job. Alright. Let's glue this down. You know, it'd be really cute. Oh. I just thought of it. We're going to do it too. We're just going to add one more step to this because I just thought of something that would be really cute. Possibly, if we can pull it off. Okay. Let's glue this down. Be helpful if you could see what I'm doing. Alright. Trim this off. There goes the Yellow Submarine song in my head again. This is a problem. This is how weird my mind is. I just want you all to know. This is a struggle. This is a struggle bus that I deal with every day. You should see me trying to pick songs for shorts on TikTok when I post on there. Oh my gosh. Too funny. Where is the paper lace? Paper lace. Let's see if we can find, but it has to be a certain one. It has to be like, maybe that one. This is too thick. These are squares. No, 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 no. Oh, that might be cute. What if we split it? Please hold. That would be really cute. Let's split it. Alright, so we would just need 2 pieces if we split it. Okay. Let's do that. Tuck this back in there. be long enough to cut this in half. I do believe. Okay. Alright. There's two. I like these because they're hearts. And you know, Raggedy Ann and Andy, they're hearts. Gotta have heart. Okay. Got it. Alright. Now, whoops. We probably could have got away with 1.5, but that's okay. We're not going to worry about it. We're not going to worry about it. No stress. It's supposed to be fun. If it's causing you stress, then don't do it. Because it's supposed to be fun. Okay. Perfect. Okay, that's one side. Let's do the other side. Wrong side. Definitely wrong side. Definitely wrong side. We do not want that. We put it on the wrong side. And yes, there is a right side and a wrong side. Alright, now we gotta let that dry. So we'll just set that aside. We're gonna put this one on the right side because we just learned from our mistake. Right? Okay. There we go. Okie doke. Oh, I think I watched Kelly from Root Pursuit over the weekend too. I watched her. I'm trying to think of who else I watched over the weekend. I watched Lizzie for a minute. I think I'm going to overlap that just a little bit. And so let's run glue on this time instead, because we don't know how long we're going to do it. So we're going to line that up, and we're going to line that up right there. Very cute. Okay, and we're going to cut that off. Ta-da! We're going to put glue here, line this up, and just like that. Yep. Oh, I watched Gail this weekend too a little bit. She did an arm's length video to show you, you know, the stuff that she has within arm's length at her desk, which I love those videos. I watched that of hers, and then I fell asleep, so I was watching a few other things of hers apparently too. Okay, this is gonna go here, so let's put glue on here and here. This is so cute. Let's see. I want to make sure I kind of put it in the middle, and that it's straight. And we're going to put this on. Gotta love Raggedy Ann and Andy. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. We need something to tuck in there. What are we going to tuck? Aww. Should we tuck this in? Because it can be something pretty big. Yeah, let's tuck this in there. And let's find, we need a label on this of some sort. Or a ticket, or, let's see if we've got like a red. Where's red? Whoops. Sorry, I just bumped the microphone. Red is not there. It must be in this one. Please hold. As Elizabeth Costa Rogers would say. She would say, please hold. Blue, green, red, red. Red. See? At the bottom, of course. Alright, let's see. How about, what's this little number? That would be kind of cute. We could put one on this side and one on that side. What do we think? Let's use those. I like that idea. That was quick. I'm always trying to remember. I gotta remember to use labels. I've got tons and tons of labels. I need to remember to use them. Use them. Use them or lose them. As Diane would say, use it or lose it. Alright, let's darken these a little bit. I really hope this is recording. Yeah, it is recording. Okay. Because I'm almost done. I'm almost done for the day. Then I'm gonna go watch some of my friends. Oh, I watched Diane from Pretty Pink Cottage. She went to a flea market and she took us with her. So that was kind of cool. And I want to see what she got. So she should post that today. So I'm gonna watch that here in a little bit. Alright, let's glue. Okay. I think we just need to put glue on the whole thing. Hello, glue. Okay. We'll put it right there. Then we'll flip this over. And we're going to put glue on this one. And put that right there. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Let's go around this side. Whoops. Biddy Penny was talking about Walmart's paper, their cardstock, which I think is so funny, the pen and gear, because that's what I've been using for forever now, is the pen and gear, because I just feel like it's excuse me. I need to get a drink. Hold on a second. Oh my gosh. My throat was like all of a sudden super dry. But anyways, because I've been talking too much. Yeah, pen and gear is what I've used for forever now. I just think it's cost effective for what we do. The print quality is fine. It's not fabulous, but it's not horrible either. And I think, as far as bang for your buck, that's the way to go. So yeah, pen and gear, paper from Walmart. And it's a pretty good price point, so I know everybody has their favorites, but that is mine. Okay, so that's it. We got that one. How many pages did we get done? One. Let's see. We didn't do that one. We did that one. That one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, although we really didn't do much to that. 8, and 9, and 10. That's where we started, right? It is. It's where we started. 10 pages we got done today. So that's pretty good. She's getting rather chubby. She is. Look how thick she's getting. I'm going to expand the spine. I just haven't gotten to that part yet. So yeah, I think I need to go through and figure some more pages out because I've only got... I think I tried to get through the first signature. Yeah. And we've done a few pages in the second signature, but not a lot. So I need to step up my game and figure that out. Oh, Desiree from Include a Thank You did this really cool thing that I think I might try to do on one of these pages. I like to take everybody's ideas and kind of make it so that they could be used in a junk journal, in a journal, So, or an altered book journal, whatever you want to call this. It's my creation, it's Marcella, that's why I call it. That's why I name them, then I don't have to label them. It is whatever you want it to be. Okay, so that's it for today. Hopefully tomorrow we will work on it some more. No, maybe not. Let's see, I'm recording this on Monday, so you'll see it on Tuesday. Whatever I record on Tuesday, you're really not going to see until Thursday. Because Wednesday is live. Live! And I don't even know what I'm going to do for the live, so I need to figure that out. So, yeah. Alright, remember that crafting is cheaper than therapy, and we get to make really cool stuff. And I will catch you next time. Ta-ta!